Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to another learning video. In today's video lecture, I'm going to look at some important questions from JNU's 2020 M.A English Entrance question paper. We've made a complete video series on JNU's 2019 M.A English Entrance question paper. All the links are provided in the description box given below. Alright, so in today's video lecture, I'm going to look at question number 45 from JNU's 2020 M.A English Entrance question paper. Let's look at the question here. So the question says, who among the following is associated with the Allegory of the Cave? Option A, Allegory of the Cave. Please mind that that's an important keyword for us for now. So option number A, Plato. Option B, Aristotle. Option C, Socrates. Option D, Longinus. Plato, Aristotle, Socrates or Longinus. So let's assume a few things first of all before we get into the depth of what the question is really about. Maybe we all know by now that the answer is A, Plato. Maybe we know that there is this guy called Plato. Maybe we know that he has written this popular work called Republic. But maybe we do not know what is the essence of his philosophy. What will happen to us? The entire activity of learning just the names of these writers and their set of works becomes completely futile for us. So, this is why I have been laying a lot of importance in my classes as well. Make your concepts your priority. Your concepts should be your priority. Right? So, let's get into the depth of this question. Right? Here, even before understanding what this Allegory of the Cave is about, let's try to understand who Plato really is. Number one, Plato was one of the most creative and influential thinkers in the Western philosophy. Number two, Plato was the chief student of Socrates, founded an academy in Athens in 387 BC, beginning an institution that continued for almost 1,000 years, that also came to be known as the first important European university. In the Republic, Plato's major work on political theory, Plato wrote that society can enjoy prosperity and harmony only if it places people in working classes or categories according to their natural abilities. So, in a very famous allegory in the Republic, Plato describes that representatives of humanity are chained in a dark cave, who are able to see only shadows cast by the light of a fire. One person breaks free and sees the outside world, and he returns to the cave to tell the people that they are living in darkness, but the cave dwellers consider him crazy. I'll first of all help Ashna understand what Allegory of Cave really is about, and then we get back to your question, right? So, here, this particular philosophy by Plato is my favorite philosophy actually, and I really think that we all must try to understand this. I'll help you understand this in simpler terms. You all will agree with me that we all human beings live under three modes, M-O-D-E-S, three modes. What are those three modes? Take it down later, let's first of all understand and then we'll write it down maybe, right? What are those three modes? One is called the mode of ignorance, another is known as the mode of passion, passion, and the third one, the most important mode, is known as the mode of goodness, right? Now, let's first of all try to understand what this mode of ignorance is really about. For example, I wake up at 12, I eat my breakfast at 2, I do not prepare for my entrance examination. Do you? Yeah, lovely, I know. Okay, let's get back to it. I do not prepare for my entrance examination. I do not work. I remain lazy all throughout the day. I procrastinate. I just do not do anything. What am I doing here? Where am I living? I am living under the mode of ignorance. What is it? Mode of ignorance. Now let's come back to understanding what mode of passion really is about. For example, you must have heard a lot of people saying, I am passionate about building my career, I am passionate about writing, I am passionate about singing, I am passionate about dancing. That excessive passion. But our question should be what this passion really is going to give us. Yeah, some of you have taken my classes on stream of consciousness and I've discussed this very question, what this passion is really going to give us. So that is what? Mode of passion. Now let's try to understand the third mode. What is this third mode called? Mode of goodness. Absolutely. Lovely. For example, if I try to reach out to people, I am being good to people around me. But more than this, bigger than this, what Plato here wants us to understand is that all human beings, all of us, we share this relationship with that supreme personality, with something that is beyond our understanding, with something that is beyond this very illusionary world that we are living in. Now this very concept, I already told you, concept of eat, drink and be merry was never our concept, and what more, it was not the Western concept as well. Plato too relied on the philosophy of our superior relationship with that supreme, our understanding with that supreme, with that reality, the bigger reality. So now to understand the allegory of cave, we're going to imagine one very important thing. I constantly ask you to imagine things. I'm going to ask you to imagine one more thing. Yeah, you like it? So let's all suppose that this is a cave, right? And all of us, all 40 people, we are living inside this cave constantly, right? We are all happy. We eat, we drink, we dance, we sing. We are all happy inside this cave. And there are moments of extreme crisis, extreme stress, extreme depression, when we maybe could not talk to this XYZ friend, when maybe we could not clear this entrance examination. So we are what? Crying, troubling ourselves with extremities of, yeah, right. So this is our cave, a cave which is built by us. But then Plato comes back and he says that two people maybe from this class, Rohit and Ashna, they move out of this cave and they stand there and they realize that this is not the world. This is just another illusionary world. Everybody is living inside this cave. They're all living in this so-called created illusionary world. That is not the reality. Our reality is our understanding, our realization with that supreme, with that mystic, with that supernatural power. That is our reality. But when Ashna and Rohit, they come inside the cave and they start telling us one by one, they come to me and they tell us, this is not our understanding. This is not the real cave. This is a false cave. This is an illusionary world. What do? I call them crazy. I call them crazy. I call them mad. Right? And then they go to the other person, then the third person, then the fourth person, and everybody calls them crazy. Do you understand this now? And this is why most of us, either we live under the mode of ignorance or we live under the mode of passion. It is extremely difficult to live under the mode of goodness. So there are two planes. One is called the material plane, it is here. Then the other plane is called the transcendental plane. So you can understand Plato's allegory of cave if you build your relationship with this transcendental plane. And on this transcendental plane, who is sitting? That supreme power, God, that supreme reality, that is sitting on this transcendental plane. So as human beings, we need to first of all get out of our senses, and then slowly we move here, and then we try to understand our reality on this transcendental plane, where God lives, where that supreme personality lives. Do you understand this? So, where are we living right now? This plane, material plane, under the mode of ignorance, under the mode of passion. But then if we want to live under the mode of goodness, and even beyond that, then we need to understand our relationship with that supreme. That is what? Now, clear? Allegory of Cave. This is Plato for us.